want to know, what has been your biggest marketing challenge of the last year?
Mass disruption and the need to completely reinvent how we build our brands. Mass marketing is being disrupted, and it's being disrupted on a massive scale. So the focus that we have had and the challenge we had is how to reinvent how we build our brands really, really fast. So we're reinventing media from mass blast to mass one-to-one. We're reinventing advertising from less push to more pull. We're reinventing agency partnerships from less outsourcing to more of our people's hands on the keyboard, and we're reinventing marketing to be a force for good and a force for growth. So it's a massive overhaul.
Somewhere as marketers, we have to realize that advertising is not the way going forward. So we have pivoted significantly to experiential marketing. We keep internally calling it that storytelling, which is classical advertising, is dead. It's all about story making. Give an experience to consumer at scale and economically and widely, so that they then will form a story in their head and they will share the story. So we call it story making. You enable and you inspire your consumers to create. So we have gone heavily into sponsorships. So we identified 9 different passion points for consumers, whether it is sports or music or culinary, travel, tourism, etc. In each one of these areas, we are curating and creating experiences that they can get through MasterCard.
So one of the things that I know has come up a lot in marketing over the last while is purpose, is this idea of kind of purpose-driven marketing. And what I want to know is as a cynic, is that a real thing, or isn't your purpose to make money?
I think done well, purpose can really add value. It can start a conversation with a customer, for example. It can help to create a story and a platform, taking some brands that have been around for decades that we were really struggling to grow and really finding a platform and therefore a purpose that's authentic and resonates and enables us to innovate from. Whether we like it or not, the younger generation, I think, really believe in purpose and what's behind brands, what we stand for. They believe in transparency, and therefore, as brand owners, we have a responsibility to drive that. And I think corporations as well in today's world, where governments are maybe struggling to do what consumers want, big corporations have a responsibility as well to drive purpose in this increasingly transparent world.
We redefined what the 4 P's of marketing would be within MasterCard. So we said first is purpose. Second is passion. What are people passionate about? And you tap into those passions. The third one is personality, an authentic personality that you want to come through. And the fourth one is profit. At the end of the day, we are not a charitable philanthropic organization.
What's your wake-up call for the year ahead? Let's start with you, Andrew.
Crikey, I would say act like a startup. Stay as close as you possibly can to your consumer and your customer. Be agile, be nimble, test and learn. Act as though you're the entrepreneur. And from a big brand point of view, sometimes that's hard. But that proximity to the consumer and really finding what makes a difference is key.